guys, I'm back to make another video. So as you can see by how close I am to the camera and that I have no makeup on, we are going to be doing a makeup tutorial today. This look was actually requested from one of my last two videos, I think. I was wearing a makeup look and one of my friends really wanted me to do a video on it. So this look is kind of like a rainbow look, I guess. It'd be something kind of cool to wear to like a pride parade or just kind of whenever you want to wear it, because I just wear it whenever I want to wear it. So yeah, it's not even that crazy. Like, in my opinion, it's very wearable. Someone could wear it every day if they wanted. Very kind of wearable. Starting with the Morph brushes, the 35B palette, I'm just going to take this white color and put that all just kind of in this space of the lids, just so it gives us something kind of to it just kind of gives you a guide, so where we're going to put the color later. Then from the same palette, taking this yellow color in the corner, we're going to start the rainbow and put this in the corner and then use more colors when we're going out. So you want to put this right into the inner corner as well. But keep it off the lid, just leave it in the crease. And kind of the way I judge it is if you like look straight on and you can see the color, then it's good, because we don't want to do all this work and then, you know, if you have like hooded eyes like me or like more deep set eyes, we don't want you to look forward at someone and not be able to see anything, because that's just a very large waste of work. And since this is kind of more of an orangey yellow, which is not what I want, taking the Sugar Pal, oh my gosh, the Sugar Pill palette in the color Butter Cupcake, which is the yellow color right there. I'm just going to take that and quickly put it over this yellow. And I know it's probably not going to show up on camera, but in real life it kind of makes a difference. Alright, then taking the orange color from the same palette, which is Flame Point, we're going to go as a guideline pretty much from the outside of like the iris, or I guess the inside of the iris to the outside of the iris. Just in the crease again. You kind of want to overlap the colors a little bit so that they blend a little bit better. We'll go back in with a blending brush later, but this just makes the blending job a little bit easier. Then taking the red color from the Sugar Pill palette, which is Love Plus, I'm just going to do the rest of the eyelid shape, or the rest of this crease, but I'm going to try and just kind of wing it a little bit. I'll try and show you what I mean, because I am not good at explaining things. So I'm just kind of trying to make, instead of like curving, you know, down like to follow the rest of my eye, I'm kind of trying to drag it out a little bit so we create like a wing shape, I guess. And then we're also going to fill in the rest of the eye here. So obviously this is far from finished. I'm going to fill in the rest of this wing with purple in a minute, but I'm going to do the underside now because it's easier to make these wings even if you do from the bottom and attach down here, because your eyes kind of have this natural kind of like uplifting shape, so it's much easier to trace than it is to kind of try and just invent a shape, because inventing shapes can usually kind of ends in disaster for me. It just ends up always being horribly uneven, and I just am all about that uneven wing life, you know? So I'm taking the electric palette again and Thrash, which is kind of like our super light green. I'm basically going to repeat exactly what I did on top, but with dark toned colors and on the bottom. And try and make it as even as possible as well, like, you know, take this green only in as far as you kind of took the yellow. Don't like take it into here and then like, you know, make it even, you know. Next taking, what's this color called? Freak. Next taking Freak from the electric palette, we're going to go beside it. And this color will be the orange. Then taking Gonzo from the electric palette, it is going to act as the red. So if you're using these colors, I would suggest using this color rather sparingly because it is a slightly obnoxious blue. It's very pretty and I love it, but fairly obnoxious as bright colors go. Then we're also going to take this and kind of connect this red wing thing we got going on here. See what I mean? Even tracing wings. This wing turned out way better than this one did. Do you see that? This is like my everyday struggle, just in case anyone is wondering. So then to fill in the wing, we are going to take Chaos, which is this dark kind of, I don't know, it's kind of like a dark blue, purpley kind of a tone, I guess. It's super pretty. So that's what we're going to do to fill in the bottom, and then we are going to take, you could probably take, if this is the palette you were using, you could probably take Jilted or Urban. Both would look good, but I'm going to take Urban, I think, because, you know, I love purple. Purple's just my color. It's my thing. Anyone that watched this channel for a while knows that. And we are gonna kind of go over the blue outline as well. Also, there's a very large chance that this isn't exactly how I did it in the picture or in that video, because I'm not truly sure how I remember how I did it in that video, and I didn't want to go look at the picture because I didn't want to, you know, completely copy it. So, but I mean, this is more or less what it would have looked like. Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it here. Ha! Winging it. Ooh. As you can tell, this looks pretty sloppy, and nobody wants sloppy eye makeup. So taking the MUA E9 brush, which is just kind of like this small domed, I think it's called a small, like a domed crease brush or something like that. I don't know. But we're just going to take this and kind of go over just kind of like the places where the colors join up. So that, and do like, make sure you do the light colors first and then move into the dark colors. And a trick that I find colors are not blending well together is to take the teeniest little bit of one of the colors and then blend that along the crease so it looks kind of more like they faded into each other versus, you know, you put one color and then put another color over top of it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of Chaos, which is the dark blue color, and just kind of, I don't want to use this word smear because it sounds really unprofessional, but that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm just kind of smearing it around. And I might even take a little bit of the purple again and just kind of go over it. And there is the blending done. And since you, of course, lose a little bit of pigmentation in the blending process, I'm just going to quickly take my same little brush and go over all of the colors again and then quickly blend them in. So I'm just using all the same colors and doing exactly what I just did over again, just so that the colors are a little bit brighter. And there we go. This one is way better, so I'm gonna like pretend this one didn't happen because this one looks way nicer than the other one does. So that's kind of like the outside done. For the lid, I think honestly you could do a number of different things. In the picture I did silver, which is what I'm going to show you now, but I also think you could do the lid gold probably, or you could even do it black if you really wanted to. It would help these colors probably stand out a little bit more. You could even leave it like this if you really wanted to. But I am going to take Revolt from the electric palette and a flat, I think it's called a smudging brush, but I just use it for packing on color because that's what it's good for in my opinion. And I'm going to take this kind of silver color and just put this all over my lid. You could also use a really like a legitimate, like a glitter like liner kind of, or a loose glitter to do this. But I do not have a loose glitter, and I wasn't completely sold on the way the glitter liner turned out in the original picture, so I'm not going to do it. And then for eyeliner, again, you could just leave it like this. You could, I guess you technically could probably do a multicolored liner, like you could try and do these colors as a liner, or you can just do black, which is what I'm gonna do. This video is going to be the video of choices. I'm going to give you a choice on basically anything because this look is super wide open. It would look good with so many different things. So I'm just going to quickly go do a black eyeliner in another mirror because this is not going to work because this will result in a horrid mess. And there is the black eyeliner done. I was just using the Sephora liquid liner in 01 Black. But as you can see, my upper waterline, my tight line is still very, very white, because I don't like filling it in with black eyeliner because that's just real sketchy and that'll result in eyeliner in my eye, and I'm not okay with that. So to fix this problem, I'm going to do this bottom waterline. Again, you could do it all black around the eye, but I think that would just be a little bit too much. So I'm just going to take the exact same colors that I did and do the waterline, and then just kind of quickly run the color along the tight line as well, so that we don't have like this big, like, you know, white space, because that's not attractive. There we go. So that is the eyes pretty much done, except I'm going to quickly, oh my goodness, my eyelash curly. Going to quickly curl my eyelashes and use a couple coats of the Voluminous Butterfly Intense Mascara by L'Oreal Paris in Blackest Black. So there is the lashes with mascara. This look also would probably look really good if you had a pair of fake lashes that were nice and big, and like they were the ones that kind of fan out to the outside corner. But I do not have any fake eyelashes, so this is the best we got. So next we're gonna do eyebrows. In the picture, I'm pretty sure I'm just wearing normal eyebrows. I just combed them through and put some powder in them. Just probably an average powder, I'd imagine, just kind of one that's pretty much the same color as my eyebrows. But if you were feeling super crazy, like I kind of am right now, just because it's kind of late, you could put in some different colors in your eyebrows, because that's always fun. And I think I'm going to make my eyebrows this little color combo right here, because I'm really liking this color combo. So I'm going to put the same green, like light green, medium green, and then blue on my eyebrows, because cool eyebrows are cool. So I mean, as you can see, this look is going from kind of wearable to not wearable at all, unless you're crazy like me, so sorry about that. So I just quickly ran a spoolie through my eyebrows, and now I'm going to start filling them in with crazy colors, basically. Oh, look at that. And then taking a spoolie again, I'm just going to quickly kind of run through them to kind of blend this color and turn my spoolie green. So now for the face, I've already done my face makeup because I did it like earlier this morning, and I'm filming this like way later. I'm not going to use any bronzer today because I just feel like it would be too much, but I'm going to use a blush, and this is, I don't know, I don't think it has a name. It's just this Cheekers blush. It's by CoverGirl. It's just like a super like light pink blush. And then, because we always gotta have some highlighter, this is the Translucent Pearl Highlighter from Physicians Formula. And taking the same blush brush, you would usually use a fan brush for this. I've seen lots of people use fan brushes for them, but I do not currently own a fan brush. So I just take the side of this brush and kind of go like that, and then just kind of pull it over top of the blush. So it kind of gives the same effect as a fan brush. I also take this and run it down my nose and in Cupid's bow and the under Cupid's bow, I guess. I don't know what that area is actually called. Also, not least, we can do lips. So, I mean, again, you could literally do any color for the lips. You could do green, blue, purple, red, yellow, orange if you wanted, because, I mean, your eyes are every color other than, like, pink. So, you can do pretty much any color. So, I'm gonna do pink because I guess pink is the only color that's not on my eyes. So I feel like pink is just the best way to go. And I'm going to use a lip combo that I've never actually tried before, so we're going to hope this turns out good. I'm going to put the Rimmel London Color Rush in some color. I don't remember, I don't see the numbers, but it's Give Me a Cuddle. It's light pink, the numbers weren't away. It's just like a lip pencil, so I'm going to put this on my lips. Over top of this pink, I'm going to use the Sephora Cream Lip Stain. I don't think these, the color's just 08. It doesn't have a name. Oh, these smell so good though, like if you're in Sephora, even if you just like open one of these and smell them, they smell so good. They smell like vanilla, kind of. So I'm just going to take this and put this over top of the pink. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you do, and comment down below anything you would like. If you would like to see more makeup tutorials, if there's like a certain like theme of makeup you'd like to see, or any videos you'd like to see, just let me know. And I apologize, this look kind of went a little weird. I don't know. I could go more crazy, believe me. I really like, I want to go more crazy. But I'm just gonna tone it down. I'm gonna keep it like this because this is crazy enough. So yeah, I will see you guys hopefully very, very soon. Bye!